What is up guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to be making a video on this watch right here, which is a Garmin ForeRunner 35, which is a really good watch if you're more serious about running. So the watch is made out of plastic, but it's not just any type of plastic. This is actually high-end plastic, so it feels really good. It's really light, but it also looks very good as well. And it only weighs 45 grams, which means when it's on your wrist, you can hardly tell it's there. So if we speak about the screen, it's not actually a touch screen. You actually use these 4 buttons around the watch to control it, and I'll come on to that in a minute. So the screen on here is really low quality, which means it lasts for around 7 days on full charge. Obviously, if you're using it a bit more, it will use more GPS to speak obviously to the satellites above and beam that back down, all that information going all across. Also the heart rate monitor will be going all of the time, which means that it will inevitably run out of charge quicker. And who really cares about having a really high quality screen? That's what we have. Monitors, phones, laptops, that's what they're for. A watch sits on your wrist. I'd much rather just get on my phone, look at it, put it away, and then just have this on my wrist, telling me notifications, telling me my heart rate, telling me how far I'm going, telling me the time, and lasting for ages without me having to always take it off my wrist, charge it up, and take it off when I have to go swimming, because this is absolutely 100% waterproof down to 50 meters. So the watch's interface is actually very easy to use. As you can see on the first screen, I've left it in digital mode, which is just the best way of having it. It just tells the time, the date. It actually has a move bar, which encourages you to move more if you've been sat down for no apparent reason for too long. And it also has a battery signal as well as where you set your alarm. Now, if we go into the menus, everything's very easy to use. We've got our alarms, do not disturb modes. We can even find our phone really easily, which is just a really nice feature to add. Then we've just got a load of settings about all the sensors and stuff. As you can see, we've got those little green lights on the back there which help to measure the heart rate by beaming lasers or something, but it's not 100% accurate. There's a lot of room for improvement, but it does give a rough idea, which is really good. Not the easiest thing to put on, but once you get the strap on, everything falls into place really easily. And there we go, it's on my wrist and it's not going anywhere. Some of these Apple Watches have these magnetic straps, which mean thieves can just pull it away. This one isn't going anywhere on your wrist, no matter if you're running or if someone tries to nick it. So the screen is very easy to see. Apart from the glare, this is pointing straight into that softbox there. You can still see it even though there's that glare of that softbox. If I beam it down, it's still got all that bright light coming from that massive wattage light behind it. So it's very easy to read, as we only have 2 colours, black and white, to distinguish the different things on the watch face. So I've had this thing for around 2 months, and the wear and tear is a lot better than I was expecting. There's hardly any marks on the screen at all. You definitely can't see any when you're actually using it, as only when you really inspect it. You can see a couple of blemishes here and there, and the watch straps themselves, they seem to not take that much of a beating at all, which is really good. And the next thing guys is the app, which connects you to the watch without having to look through the watch too much. You can see it all on the phone in a really nice big experience and keep things simple on your wrist, which is a really great combo, I think. So if we have a look, this is one of the runs I did. This is probably one of the longest runs I've done so far. 6.58 miles in 1 hour, 1 minute and 54 seconds. As you can see, it says all of that on there. You've got to take that into consideration. I have to go up these steep hills, but it's absolutely fantastic that this app can put all of that into just one space to look at it really easily. On top of that, we can see the map route that I went, which I'm not going to go into too much detail as I went straight from my front door. But yeah, as you can see, it gives you like the route that you've done in that little red line. So the software on here and the software on the phone is really easy to use. And I think it's a lot better that they do the more complicated stuff on the phone, on the bigger screen, and then give you the simple stuff on here, because this is only on your wrist and there's only 4 buttons to see what you're doing, but it is very easy to use. So when I'm running now, I tend to play and pause my music from my watch. My phone, it tends to always be in my backpack now because it is quite heavy, and I also don't want to get too distracted. Then I have my wireless headphones in, which means I can just play and pause all day long from here. And yes guys, this watch is really good. It looks absolutely awesome, and it really does encourage you to go out and run a lot more, which is really important, and it's probably one of the main reasons that you guys should go out and buy one of these. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a thumbs up down below. I hope you like the new production quality for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.